Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call. My name is Casey Elmore. I'm a qualified national marketing director with Juice Plus. I am out of Edwardsville, Illinois, and we are here tonight to talk about the virtual office. It is a tool in our business that is one of the most powerful ones to help us stay organized, to help us place our orders, and to help new teammates sign up. And so what we want to do tonight is to record a tour of the virtual office and getting started. So what this will do is as soon as a new distributor, new representative, now as it says in the office, signs up, we can send them an email with this link, with this recording. And so it will kind of bypass a 30-minute phone call that we usually take to walk someone through the virtual office. And now that 30-minute phone call can be used to actually help them build their business by talking about their prospects and who they want to share the business with themselves. So without further ado, I would love to introduce our amazing leader, our National Marketing Director, Michelle Barnett. She was recently just made 18 Club, and we're working on 20, and I am sure that we will be 24 Club by the end of June business. So if y'all have never met Michelle, I'm sure hope to see you guys at conference this fall, and you'll get the chance to meet her in Nashville. So Michelle, welcome.
Thank you, Casey. Appreciate the introduction. I am going to walk you guys through the virtual office, a little 101 for new reps, and I'm going to go ahead and mute the line so that everyone can hear me clearly. Just a moment. Okay, so once you sign up as a new rep with the Juice Plus company, you're going to get an email from Juice Plus that has a link to the virtual office and a username and password. So that will be auto-generated. You'll go to juiceplusvirtualoffice.com. You'll plug in your username, your password, and let me plug this in. I'm using a brand new Reps virtual office so you guys can see exactly what it's going to look like for a new person. So this is the home page of the virtual office. When a brand new rep signs up, they're going to be asked to sign up for the EFT program. That is electronic funds transfer. That just means they're going to direct deposit their checks. So typically I'd have someone say, yes, sign me up. But since it's Melody's virtual office, I'm going to let her do that. So I'm going to say, remind me later. You want to do this because with a paper check, you get a $3 fee, and it takes longer to get your checks. So just know that your new rep needs to sign up for EFT soon so that they don't have to wait for the first paycheck. All right, so here you see it has your name, which level you are in the company. The virtual office is such a great resource for you and your business. We highly recommend visiting this several times a week, at least one time a week, if not more. So today I'm going to show you a couple of great resources on this page. You don't need to go through everything today on your first day, just a few simple things to get your business in order. So we're going to start with our personal profile to help us get started. Your personal file, go to personal profile, and you may want to edit your personal information. This is just your address, your phone number, your email. This is also where you can put in your bank information. So if you want to sign up for EFT, you click here, and then it'll ask you for your bank account information. So if you accidentally check the wrong box on the pop-up, this is where you will go. So we're not going to do that right now. Just want to check here and make sure all of your information is correct. And then we're going to go back to personal file, and we're going to go down to my website. This is really important because with Juice Plus, you have not only this virtual office, which is for you as a distributor, but you also have a customer-facing website. You actually have two. You have one for Juice Plus and you have one for Tower Garden. And this needs to be set up. It needs to be customized for you so that when you make business cards, you give people your website to order, it gets attached to your name and you get credit. So here you go. You have the information. You're going to put in your name. I typically just say put in your name, your phone number, and your email. That's all that's really necessary. If you look down here, you can also add a picture. You can browse your computer, add a picture, and this is what it's going to look like on your actual website, and the picture will be here. Next, you want to personalize your website address. Melody has already done that. melodylavello.juiceplus.com. You can use your first initial last name, your whole name. Just depends on what's available for you. Typically, if you haven't done this yet, it'll just have your a generic address here, and you can go down to here to click a different iteration of your name. It'll give you a couple choices. Click that choice that you want, and then the page will refresh and take you back to this page. So once you've set up your personal URL, you want to write this down. We have a new rep starter guide that you should have received from your upline, and you'll want to write down these URLs so that when someone says, hey, what's your Juice Plus website, you have it written down somewhere and it's easy to find. Next, you want to pick a marquee, which is really just your home page image, the header image on your home page for Juice Plus. I always recommend going with a 3-blend. I think it's, why not display more products? So that's what I typically recommend people do. You can also do the protein if that's something you want to lead with. Just kind of depends on what you want to grow your business with in the beginning. And then you want to pick up a video. This is just going to be which video is going to be displayed on your home page. I like to use the New Generation of Food Challenges, a complete solution. Talks about Complete and Juice Plus and how it fits into our busy lifestyle. So go through these videos, you can watch them, and then pick which one you want. Once you do that, it's complete. I know it looks like you need to press submit, but your Juice Plus website is set up and it's customized to exactly how you want it. So that is how you set up your website. It's super easy, and we'll keep going. So next on this list is soundboard. If you have a Twitter handle, you'll want to go here later and set up your soundboard. This is an automatic Twitter feed that, it says my connection is off. Okay, we're back on. So going back to Soundboard. Soundboard is a place where Juice Plus has partnered with an organization to tweet on our behalf, pre-approved posts that are going to go to your Twitter handle about Juice Plus, about healthy living, and it's just a great way to be more active on social media. Next, we want to renew your distributorship. That will happen automatically once the new year happens. It will pop up and ask you to renew. Otherwise, you can go here to renew. And then wholesale orders, we don't recommend that new distributors or any distributors order wholesale. We recommend that you order as a preferred customer because wholesale orders are one time, they're pay in full, and they do not count towards your promotion. So that's really important for new people to know. The only wholesale product that we typically recommend you order are the gummy sample packs. This is great so you can have extra gummies to pass out, have them on hand, keep them in your purse, in your bag for people to try the gummies. And that does, the PVC for the gummy sample packs is the one exception for wholesale orders that actually does count towards your virtual franchise promotion. So keep that in mind, but know that when you order as a preferred customer, your retail profit you get back is actually the same discount you would have gotten by ordering wholesale. So you are coming out even, and once you get promoted, you will be coming out ahead. Moving on, so that's pretty much all you need to focus on with Personal File. We're going to, My Prospects is, a place where you can keep a list of the people you want to Juice Plus with. My Customers is where we're going to focus next. We're going to teach you how to place orders. So obviously you go to Submit Customer Order. There's 3 orders you can place: a Juice Plus order, a Children's Health Study order, and a Tower Garden order. The first we're going to go over is a Juice Plus order. Wait for that to load. The nice thing about placing a customer order is you only need 5 things. You need their name, their shipping or billing address, a lot of times that's the same, their phone number, their email, and their payment information. So if you can remember those 5 things, you can take an order anywhere. A lot of times I'll just put someone's order information on the notes in my phone, and then I'll transfer it to the virtual office. Or now that we have the virtual office mobile icon, we can actually place it in our phone if we have time. So this is what it looks like when you place an order. there are two options for payment. There's an installment plan and a pay in full. Typically, with the installments, we only recommend a 4-month, not the 2 months. 2 months becomes a little complicated for people, so I just say you can pay monthly or you can pay in full. And then you want to pick the product that the customer wants or that you want to order for yourself. So if you want the trio, you'd press 1 quantity, you'd add to cart, and it's going to show up here on the right-hand side. If you want to go back and add something else, let's say you want some let's say you want some shakes, 1, add to cart, and you can see it up here. One thing I want to point out is there is something called Juice Plus NSF Sport. You'll see this. There's NSF Sport for the capsules and the Orchard Garden and the Vineyard. This is basically the same exact product as this. The only difference is it has gone through another round of testing to make sure it's 100% safe for collegiate and professional athletes. So unless your customer is a collegiate or professional athlete, I wouldn't even worry about this option. It is a little bit more money. So just want to point that out. Also, if you look down at your complete products, the shakes and the bars, you can see one-time single shipment. So a lot of times people use the complete faster than the 4-month time frame allows. So for people who are going to use it on a daily or multiple times a day basis, I usually place a one-time shipment because I want them to just continue to order one-time shipments as they need them, because it's going to be faster than what the actual shipping time is for a regular 4-month installment. So you can do that for the shakes, and you can do that for the bars. So these are all the products. Next step, we're going to check out. Pretty simple. And here's where the other information you got from your customer is going to come into play. So you'll see your FIN is here and your name. So that means this order is going under you. You want to put in their shipping information, their billing information. Sometimes they're the same. You can click this box if so. The processing date. So typically that's the day that you put it in, unless somebody says, hey, I get paid on the 22nd. You could click the 22nd, and the 22nd is the day that we would bill the customer and the day that the product would ship. Next, go to the payment information. We take all credit cards, and we also do bank draft. So if someone doesn't have a credit card or they don't want to use a check, you can get their bank information and do it that way. So once you put all this in, you would just press continue. You would confirm that everything looks perfect, and you would submit the order. Okay, so now you know how to place a regular Juice Plus order. Now we're going to teach you how to place a Children's Health Study order. The Children's Health Study is a program where if an adult is on the Juice Plus Orchard Garden capsules or chewables, they have to be on at least the Orchard Garden, they can sponsor a child to be on Juice Plus for free. The child has to be between the ages of 4 and college, and if they're in college, they need to have a college email address. So our part in the study is we contribute a set amount, $35, to the Children's Health Foundation to support this amazing program. And believe me, it's worth it. The cool thing is not all $35 comes from you as a distributor. It's split up between you and your upline team. So this is just an amazing opportunity to get families healthy together, and it's a huge selling point. A lot of people get on Juice Plus because they can get their kids Juice Plus for free. So you'll have to click yes, I agree every time. Then you want to put in the child's first name. I just make up one just to show you guys. And then date of birth. Let's say that 2006. We're going to go next. All right, so it looks pretty familiar. You can do installment plan or pay in full. The first product you choose is an adult product, so you want adult capsules or the adult chewables or the trio. A side note, if someone wants to do a children's health study order and a protein order, they need to do them separate because the children's health study has to be independent of any other orders. So it can only be the Orchard Garden or the Trio on the children's health study. So you would put in this order, and then you would go ahead and put in the protein order like we just went and did right before this. So you pick the adult order, you pick the child's order. Kids can choose from the chewables or the capsules depending on their age. Obviously, if they're younger, they're only going to have an option for the chewables. As they get older, they're going to have an option for both. So let's say the kid wants the chewables. Next. All right. So here we are. It looks really familiar. Your FIN, your name, the child's information. You add the shipping, the billing, the processing date, and the payment information. And voila, you are done placing a children's health study order. Next, and finally for customers, I'm going to show you how to submit a Tower Garden order. A lot of you may not know about the Tower Garden. It's an aeroponic gardening system that Juice Plus distributes. It is amazing. My husband and I have 2 of them. It allows you to grow your own fruits and vegetables all year round. Looks pretty similar. You can do an installment plan. The installment plan for this is 12 months. It's interest-free, or you can pay in full. The pay in full price is $525, or they can do 12 monthly installments of $45.25. There is a one-time $50 shipping fee that's going to be tacked on either with their pay in full or with their first monthly payment. They can also do a family garden, which is, they get 3 Tower Gardens, and they get some of these awesome extra products with it. So it's kind of a discount because they get 3 gardens plus some of this stuff. They also get an extension kit. They get a dolly, and I know they get a tomato cage. So this is just, you know, someone gets a Tower Garden. If they do this Tower Garden growing system, they actually get everything they need to start the tower day one. They get seeds, they get the pump, they get the rock wool, they get the solution, they get the timer. This extra stuff is just in case they lose it, something breaks. They don't get a dolly. That's really handy to move it around. They don't get a tomato cage. That's really handy if you want to grow plants with a vine. And they don't get the light kit. This is awesome if you're going to be growing things inside or over the winter. So that's pretty much the Tower Gardens. The same thing. You'd press 1 for however many they want, and then you go through checkout process. And it's exactly the same as for the Juice Plus order, so that should be pretty easy. Now I'm going to just briefly cover, once you have customers and someone, let's say someone finishes their protein really fast and they want to expedite their next shipment, or someone wants to cancel, or someone needs to change something on their order, their payment information, their address, you're going to want to go to Edit Customer Account. It's going to let you search for your customer. You can search the customer's name. You can search their FIN number, their ARO order number. You can search by their phone number. Basically, I wouldn't worry about much of this. I would just put in their first name or their last name, and then go down here and press Run Report. And that's going to pull up all the customers that have that name. You click on their ARO number that shows up. It's the blue hyperlink, and then that's going to pull up that person's order. And at the bottom, it should give you options to make the changes you want. And if there isn't the right option, you can either call customer support, or you can email them the customer care email that will be at the bottom of that page. So just want to make sure you guys know how to take care of your customers. Moving on, we're going to talk about adding teammates. So one of the great ways to grow your business is by finding like-minded people and helping them share Juice Plus too. So you do that. If you find someone who wants to share Juice Plus with you and team up, you go to Add New Representative. pretty obvious. And basically the same information that you provided, you have them provide. So everything in red they need to give you in order to be a distributor. They don't need to give you their spouse information or their business information. The business information is only if they have a pre-existing business like a chiropractor office or a dental office and they want the Juice Plus business and income to roll into that business, but that's typically not the case. So you don't have to worry about that. Then you add the contact information. Under sponsors information, your name and your FIN are already filled in, so you do not need to put your social. Even though it's in red, it's an or here. So just leave your FIN there, move along. Breeder Direct program is for the starter kits that new distributors get in the mail. So you're going to say no here because you want the new starter kit sent directly to your distributor, not to you. And then payment information, they have a $50 distributor fee. They pay it here, and you are done. You press submit, and you have a brand new teammate. And the other thing we want to show you might have a teammate who goes really fast and gets a lot of customers and makes a lot of impact on people's lives. And so we want to show you how to promote a distributor. So when someone reaches a goal like their healthy living plan or their 2,000 plus to make to BF, you want to go in and promote them. So you go to promote a representative. And here you can see that there's a bunch of different options. So the fast track is typically what people do in the 30 or 60 days, first 30 or 60 days of their business, and also their first 6 months for sales coordinator. So if someone makes a healthy living plan, you're going to go right here and click healthy living plan, and this is going to give them that $100 bonus. If you've just clicked the DD direct distributor, they're not going to get the $100 bonus. So you have to make sure you click healthy living plan. And if someone completes their 2,000 plus and finds a team member in 60 days, then you're going to click virtual franchisee 2,000 plus. So you want to make sure you get the right one so that they get the $250 bonus. And then for sales coordinator, you want to make sure that you click this one. If it's the first time they hit sales coordinator or if they're restarting, you can click this one. So cumulative, this is if someone goes slow and they make a promotion. You don't have to worry about the DD legs until they get to sales coordinator. And then you just want to pick the date, the month that they got their promotion. So they finished it in May. And then you put your qualifier's name and their FIN, and then you put your name and your FIN. And you can look those up right here if you need to, and then press submit. So that is how you promote your new teammate once they start making progress towards their goals. Okay, we are almost done. You'll see here there's training. Under training, there's just a lot of great information on how to build your business, our mission-driven model, how Juice Plus, how we talk about our business. So this is a great place to explore on your own. We also have a tools section. These are Juice Plus Creative. You can make your own flyers there. There's forms and resources for various things like the Children's Health Study if you need those. Great links to check out on growing your business. And then events, you can search for events under event schedule, different events happening all over the U.S. And then you can also see information on the Leadership Conference. The Leadership Conference happens twice a year in the spring and in the fall. We just had a great Leadership Conference in Sacramento, and now the next one is going to be in Nashville in October. And so you want to look here on Leadership Conference, and it'll give you information. I don't think it's been updated yet for Nashville, but it just has information on where the Leadership Conference is happening, the presentations that are done at the conference after the fact, the new NMD speeches that have been presented at the conference. So you can see here, October 15th through 17th. So we just want to point that out so you are up to speed on all that's happening with Juice Plus. So go ahead and explore those on your own at a later time. And we're going to go over the last piece of information before we wrap this up. So this is your home page. You're going to go back to the home page, and this is an amazing place to really just get a check-in on where your business is and what's happening. So the first thing you see is my current month. This is your PDC. This is the volume you need to reach certain titles. This is how much volume you already have currently. If you're brand new, it's going to say 0. And this is, you don't need to know too much about this, but this is your volume for your sales, and this is what we look at when we're thinking about reaching certain goals. We look at your PDC, which is just a point system that we use to calculate your the sales that you make and the orders that you place. Moving down, once you have a team, you'll start seeing some team notifications here. But my alerts is really important because this is something that you need to check daily, weekly, depending on how busy your business is, at least once a week. It's going to tell you if you have new preferred customers. It's going to tell you, once you've been in the business for 4 months, it's going to tell you when your customers' orders are renewing. And that's really important because you want to make sure you're contacting your customers before their second shipment of Juice Plus goes out, and make sure that they're ready for it and they're taking it consistently. And so it's going to tell you, hey, you have 3 new customers whose order are shipping out in 10 days, in the next 10 days. So you want to make sure every week you're taking care of those customers. It's also going to tell you about any promotions and different things happening within your business. But the most important are your new customers you have and the shipments that you have going out for other customers. And then Quick Links is great. It's basically everything I just taught you how to do up at the top, you can do here. So you'll see all the shortcuts to doing a lot of the things that I showed you how to do already. So the last thing I want to show you guys is, this is kind of a hidden gem, but see here it says My Business and Team at a Glance. I want you to click that. This is the best bird's eye snapshot of your business. And I check this every week just to see where my business is and what's happening. So you have alerts here again. It's going to tell you how many new customers you have, how many new teammates you have, how many new teammates are in your organization and your customers in your organization as your organization gets bigger. It's going to tell you where your current month is, your previous month. Obviously, Melody just signed up, so she doesn't have a previous month history. And then here you see the year-to-date graphs. This is awesome because you can see really what your business is doing, how many new distributors, what your earnings are. You can compare it over time, how your earnings are tracking. You can see how many customers your whole team has, and you can see your total pay line volume. So it's just a great place to get an overview. These charts I go to all the time just to help people see how their paycheck is growing, how their team is growing, and it's definitely a great place for you to just recap your business every month. So that is the Virtual Office 101. That is everything you need to know as you get started in this business and as you get your Virtual Office set up. We are also going to be doing a Virtual Office 201 that's a little bit more in depth for distributors who are well into their businesses. But we just want to thank you guys for joining us tonight and being a part of this call, and we want to make sure that you guys use this with yourself and also with your brand new teammates. So thanks so much for being a part of the call, and good night.